In this introduction, we embark on a journey through the vast expanse of Warhammer 40K's lore, spanning across generations and civilizations. Here, amidst the stars, where darkness intertwines with glory, we delve into tales of triumph and tragedy, heroes and villains, gods and monsters. The universe of Warhammer 40,000 unfolds in a distant future, where galactic warfare rages from the streets of cities to the conquest of entire planets. Unlike many other expansive fictional universes, its narrative is steeped in pessimism, often bordering on the macabre of space horror. Centuries of conflict have shaped humanity, propelling it to unimaginable technological heights before plunging it into the abyss of devastation through a catastrophic war. Left shattered and fragmented across the cosmos, humanity found a glimmer of hope in the form of the Emperor of Man, a figure of godlike stature who sought to reunite and lead them under the banner of the Imperium of Man. However, before the Emperor could realize his vision, humanity was engulfed in the flames of civil strife known as the Horus Heresy. The Emperor, now a living husk enshrined on Earth, could only watch as his dream of unity crumbled amidst betrayal and bloodshed. In the aftermath of the heresy, humanity struggled to recover, shackled by bureaucracy and stagnation. Despite tentative steps towards progress, the Imperium remained a paradox, wielding both ancient technology beyond comprehension and an oppressive regime stifling innovation. Xenophobia became ingrained in the fabric of human society, fueled by millennia of conflict with hostile alien races. The Imperium's totalitarian grip extended into every facet of life, enforcing worship of the Emperor and purging dissent with ruthless efficiency. Under this iron-fisted rule, the Imperium mobilized vast armies, indoctrinating its citizens into a fanatical war machine. Those deemed heretics faced persecution and execution, their fate often decided by arbitrary interpretations of loyalty. Amidst this grim reality, humanity found solace in its greatest creation, the Imperial Astartes, superhuman warriors known as Space Marines. Armed with ancient relics and formidable weaponry, they stood as humanity's last line of defense against annihilation. Yet, despite its resilience, humanity teeters on the brink of extinction, surrounded by enemies bent on its destruction. Survival in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium remains a constant struggle against overwhelming odds, a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. Throughout history, humanity has teetered on the edge of oblivion, with near collapse looming over them like a shadow. What remains within the Imperium of Man are the echoes of survivors, a people gripped by ignorance and fear, trapped in a cycle of decay where valuable technological knowledge is often lost to time. The Imperium's foremost objectives revolve around rediscovering the lost marvels of the dark age of technology, a bygone era of human achievement known also as the Golden Age. They tirelessly defend and expand their dominion while ruthlessly purging the galaxy of alien threats, collectively labeled as Xenos. Driven by violent xenophobia, humanity sees extermination as the solution, sparing no planet from genocide if its inhabitants fail to worship the Emperor. Diplomacy has all but vanished, replaced by a shoot-on-sight policy born from centuries of conflict with alien species. Once, humanity attempted diplomacy, but it crumbled over time, leaving behind a doctrine of domination and enslavement for experimentation or labor. Such occurrences are rare, as humanity's stance remains steadfast: annihilate or dominate all other life. 6 factions stand opposed to humanity, each with distinct motives and histories. Players immerse themselves in these diverse factions within the tabletop game of 40K, dedicating themselves to crafting and expanding their chosen armies. The Necrons, ancient beings of living metal, awaken from eons of slumber to rebuild their empire and assert dominance. Their ability to reanimate after death makes them formidable adversaries, though their origins remain shrouded in mystery. Once known as Eldar, now Eldari, these space elves traverse the galaxy aboard craft worlds, their ancient homelands lost to past calamities. Despite their physical frailty, they wield potent psychic abilities drawn from the warp, alongside an arrogance befitting their ancient lineage. Dark Eldar, twisted and sadistic, prey upon unsuspecting victims, embodying the darkest depths of depravity and excess. To fall into their clutches is a fate worse than death, driving many to choose suicide over capture. Chaos, born from the tumultuous warp, embodies the primal desires of mortals, manifested in the form of 4 malevolent gods: Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. Their demonic minions sow chaos and madness, backed by corrupted Chaos Space Marines, traitors to the Imperium's cause. In the sprawling tapestry of the Imperium's dominion, the tendrils of chaos weave a web of deceit and corruption, infecting the minds of mortals and giving rise to insidious cults and worshippers across distant planets. This pervasive threat, lurking in the shadows, serves as a constant reminder of the Imperium's unwavering resolve against heresy, driving them to purge dissent with ruthless efficiency. Yet, chaos itself is not merely an external foe. It is a fractured entity embroiled in an internal conflict of its own making. Within the chaotic realm of the warp, the Chaos Gods vie for supremacy, each fueled by a relentless desire to dominate their brethren. This eternal struggle consumes their focus and energy as they scheme and plot to seize control over the vast expanse of the Imperium. However, their ultimate goal of complete domination remains shrouded in uncertainty, for such a feat would pose a perilous threat to their own existence. Chaos, with its myriad faces and manifestations, stands as one of the most varied and pervasive forces in the universe of Warhammer 40,000. From devoted followers dedicated to a single god to chaotic warbands that worship chaos undivided, its influence extends far and wide, shaping the course of history with its malevolent touch. Among the myriad races that inhabit the galaxy, the Orcs stand out as a breed apart, a savage, barbaric species driven by an insatiable thirst for violence. Descended from a lineage of genetically engineered warriors, these brutish beings possess a strange blend of hilarity and danger, their society revolving around the relentless pursuit of combat and conquest. In stark contrast, the Tau offer a more optimistic vision for the galaxy, advocating for unity and cooperation under the banner of the greater good. Though they operate on the fringes of the Imperium, their unconventional approach to diplomacy and warfare has garnered them both admiration and animosity from their neighbors. The Tyranids, however, represent a nightmarish threat to all life in the galaxy. Born from the depths of intergalactic space, these relentless predators seek only to consume and assimilate, leaving barren husks in their wake. Controlled by the collective consciousness of the hive mind, they operate as a singular entity, their vast swarms descending upon unsuspecting worlds with unrelenting ferocity. Amidst the chaos and carnage of the 41st millennium, psychic powers wielded by select individuals known as psychers add another layer of complexity to the ever-shifting battlefield. Drawing upon the raw energies of the warp, these enigmatic beings shape the course of battle with their supernatural abilities, their powers both a blessing and a curse in a universe teetering on the brink of annihilation. Warhammer 40,000 is a universe defined by its vast-scale warfare and complex power struggles, where factions clash and ideologies collide in a never-ending struggle for dominance. Yet, amidst the grim darkness of the far future, there is room for humor and absurdity, a testament to the boundless creativity of its creators and the enduring fascination of its fans. Whether embraced for its intricate lore or enjoyed for its outlandish extremes, Warhammer 40,000 remains a captivating universe of endless conflict and dark humor, inviting enthusiasts to explore its depths and forge their own tales of heroism and horror. The vast expanse of lore within the Warhammer 40,000 universe serves as a rich and expansive backdrop, setting the stage for the unending galactic wars that define its core essence. While the lore itself stands as a testament to the intricacies of its fictional universe, 40K is primarily centered around the relentless conflicts between factions, portraying a tableau of ceaseless warfare. This focus on galactic warfare is inherent to the nature of 40K, as it is, at its core, a tabletop wargame that thrives on the dynamic interplay of different factions vying for supremacy. Each faction brings its own unique flavor to the battlefield, contributing to the rich tapestry of conflict that defines the universe. Yet, amidst the chaos of battle, 40K operates with a healthy dose of irony, often blurring the lines between heroism and villainy. Many of the events, organizations, and individuals within the universe are shrouded in half-truths and indoctrination, leading to a murky moral landscape where the distinction between right and wrong becomes increasingly blurred. Furthermore, the context in which events unfold in the 40K universe is of paramount importance, with interpretations often varying widely among different factions and individuals. This subjectivity adds layers of complexity to the narrative, enriching the storytelling experience for fans of the franchise. One particularly ironic aspect of the 40K universe is the role of the Imperium, which, despite its staunch adherence to the worship of the Emperor, finds itself embedded in a state religion that contradicts the Emperor's original vision of eradicating religion from humanity entirely. This contradiction serves as a source of humor within the lore, highlighting the absurdity of the Imperium's dogmatic beliefs. Drawing inspiration from a myriad of historical events and ideologies, as well as other literary works and pop culture influences, Warhammer 40,000 weaves together a tapestry of references that add depth and nuance to its storytelling. From the epic scope of Dune to the dark, Lovecraftian influences and the fantastical realms of Tolkien's Middle-earth, the universe of 40K is a melting pot of diverse influences that continue to shape its evolving narrative. As the franchise continues to expand and evolve, it shows no signs of slowing down, with new lore and content being added at an ever-increasing pace. This relentless expansion ensures that Warhammer 40,000 remains a vibrant and dynamic universe that continues to captivate audiences with its rich storytelling and immersive gameplay experiences. As we journey deeper into the expansive universe of Warhammer 40,000, we value input from our audience regarding what they'd like to see next. Whether it's delving into the intricate dynamics of specific factions, unraveling the enigmatic backstories of beloved characters, or examining the underlying themes that shape the narrative, we're dedicated to crafting content that captivates and resonates with our viewers. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If you enjoyed our content, please consider giving us a thumbs up and sharing it with fellow enthusiasts. Your support helps us continue to create engaging content and expand our community of Warhammer 40K fans.